Grand Rising. How is everyone out there? Each individual on this beautiful Sunday morning. Please and always remember to thank God for allowing you to wake up, to see this day, to be present in this day. As for myself, I'm always giving thanks to my God constantly on a daily basis for allowing me to wake up, still be alive, still be able to be in a state of peace and a state of clarity, being able to carry out and fulfill my purpose with His help and His guidance. Without further ado, because I'm not going to take up too much of y'all folks' time, this message will be about being thrown into the pit. And I'm speaking for myself as an example. People, I was thrown into the pit for the things that I did in my past when I was placed in prison, which is a pit all in itself. I never thought that I'd be able to make it out that pit alive. I didn't want to. I didn't see no type of light at the end of that tunnel. It was something that I put myself in. So it's something that I had to go through. But God been there with me the whole time in that pit. It was a wilderness, so to speak, I had to walk through for 21 years and 2 months. I came out whole. I didn't come out broken. Because the resilience and tenacity that God placed within me, I was able to withstand that pit and the things that I went through while in that pit. Fast forward, now I'm back out into society. It's like I forgot about all that in a sense, in a spiritual sense, because I want to do it my way, not God's way, once He freed me from the pit. Came home like a chicken with my head cut off. Partying, party after party, sex with different women, threesomes, ripping around the streets, thinking that that I had to catch up with something that I lost because of time. I'm free now, so I'm doing my way. I was wrong. Because God said, no, don't forget what you've been through. And I allowed you to go through, and I brought you up out of that. For you to be a living testimony to the people that already gave up on themselves, or want to give up on themselves. I want to show them through you. There's always hope. There's always mercy. There's always change if they're willing to put the work and effort in. People, I wasn't trying to hear that at the time. I said, man, I'm getting me a job. Somebody talking about these people. Shoot, bump that. Just like I had to go through what I went through, let them figure it out on their own. So I'm telling God, man, I'm going to get me a job and get myself back together. Lo and behold, God said, go ahead. Go on out there. I'm going to let you go on out there and play around like the prodigal son. You're going to get tired and come back eventually. So people, I'm going to tell you, every job that I had since I've been home, it didn't work out. Because God was telling me, see, that ain't what I had for you to do. See, you want to do it your way. The first job didn't work out. It lasted for a while. The second job, the third, the fourth. God was showing me something. See, this ain't what I had for you to do, Antoine. What I'm doing right now, that's what I had for you to do. And I ain't want to do what I tell y'all people. All that hard work and laboring, I don't mind working. God said, no, I had you do that. That wasn't for you. So all the supervisors that I had at that time, it didn't work out. But I learned something throughout each job, each process. God was allowing me to be placed in the presence of narcissist people, control freaks and all. At the time I thought it was me, like, damn, why this individual I'm busting my butt for, you know what I mean, and get paid little or nothing. It's just so disrespectful at times and throwing shade and all. God was showing me then. I was picking up on it. I was just like to go, give people the benefit of the doubt. If they're going through a hard time or, nah, we all go through hard times. That don't give me the right to take it out on nobody. But God was showing me, see, Antoine, this ain't what I had for you. And I finally came to that realization. All the ripping and running, doing this and that. I got all that out of my system now. Fast forward back again. God allowed me to be thrown in the pit again by my enemies. I'm like, but dog, God, I just did all this time. Why you allowing me to go through this again over and over? And then it got to the point like, man, look, I give up. No. God said, nah, you ain't gonna quit. I placed this tenacity, resilience inside of you for a specific purpose and reason, because I know you're unbreakable, you're unstoppable, and you always rise no matter what you go through. So I'm in the pit now, people. I don't run from the pit no more. I don't run from the fire. I embrace it. I face it. I withstand it. Take this in a literal and symbolic and spiritual sense. Everything that Joseph went through, Daniel, Job, and Jesus, I'm going through right now. Whether it was in my past, in my present time, I'm all for them people that's in that Bible in one. I'm in the pit right now, I'm telling you. So I'm no longer run from the pit. I face it because I know when God brings me out of this pit, just like he did with Joseph when he elevated him, when he brought him out of prison, elevated him. He was second in command over the land of Egypt. Just like with Daniel, all his enemies trying to get him killed by throwing him in the burning furnace. The lion's den. You see how God elevated him in the kingdom of King Nebuchadnezzar. He was second in command. They got Job, everything that he lost, everything that God allowed him to go through. He didn't know at the time. It was Satan. You see, Job was thrown in that pit. He lost everything. Family, all his wealth, everything. Even his wife told him to curse God and die. He still didn't do it. He still believed in God. And at the end of that journey, when God brought him out that pit, he gave him everything back double. Look at Jesus. Everything he went through. He was not accepting his own hometown. I'm going through that right now. But look, he's elevated at the right hand of God. So I'm going through that right now. And I know in due time, he elevated me and bring me out this pit and set a table before me in the presence of my enemies and open that door for me when I walk through on them big stages. One thing I'm going to say, you know what, God? I was glad that I didn't buck the jack. I finally surrender my life and my all to you, because now you elevate me in front of everybody, my enemies, everybody that turned their back on me, didn't think that I never amount to nothing, said that I never be nothing in life. You showing these people now, look what I'm doing. I never thought I'd be able to do this, but look. I never gave up, and I don't doubt myself no more. So people, please, let this testimony and testimony of other people be a learning lesson. So when God placed you in that furnace first, or he allowed your enemies to throw you in there, don't run. Embrace it and face it. It's only going to make you stronger, him and she. Allow it to build you up. Allow it to make you become a better individual in life that you never thought you were able to be. I love all y'all. Y'all take care. Y'all have a blessed Sunday. Always remember, place him first in your life, willingly and obediently. You never lose. You're going to go through your struggles. You're going to go through your setbacks. That's life. Don't allow that to distract you. I tear you down. Allow it to build you up, make you stronger. I'm a living testimony, and I'm a living lesson. To y'all and for y'all. I love all y'all. Peace.